Good evening, everybody. Hope we're well. Currently, we got Ronnie in the balls. Trump left him a long shot, which he went for. Are we doing ticket? You all right? Just trying to sort my webcam out. I've turned it off accidentally earlier. There we go. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Been a while since I did one of these streams. Yeah, so for everyone watching, there is a link in the description if you're struggling to find a stream to watch it. Got a bit worried this afternoon watching it though, because big Ronnie fan here, so I was hoping that he would do it, and then all the comeback from Trump wasn't in the best of moods. There she is. Hello, Zoe. No Trump messages in here, love. Only Ronnie fans. You were cheering Trump on this afternoon, and look what happened. So, less of that, please. Oh, he's played a beautiful shot there. Pink into middle, screwed back on off the side cushion, top cushion, in the reds. And he's on one into middle. So 50 points to Ronnie, 12 to Trump. 5 reds on, so 67 left. He looks bang up for this tonight. There we go. One red for the frame. Takes him to only needing 3 to lift the trophy. Yeah, ticket. I got destroyed on Sunday, but he's a hell of a player. He's a snooker coach, so I have to be playing at my best to at least give him a game, really. And I was just awful. So he had loads of breaks. He had 115, his highest, but then I think he had an 80 odd, a couple of 70s, 60, load of 50s. And when you're struggling and they're knocking in breaks like that, it's just demoralising. I hope he makes a century because this will be his 16th century of the tournament, and it equals Hendry and Mark Williams' record. Ah, bloody cursed it, didn't I? Rattled the black. But that's going to settle him down now. Ronnie wins the first frame of the evening. 15 frames to 11. Yeah, he played a nice red there, to be fair. First red to get in. Yeah, the record in just a tournament alone, World Championship tournament, is 16. Hendry held it for quite a few years, and then it was this year, Mark Williams, he's made 16. So he's equalled it, and Ronnie's just one off equaling it as well. He's got quite a few records to equal this. If he wins this, he gets the 7th world title. If he gets a century, he'll equal that record as well. Ronnie's on 15 centuries this tournament so far. Yeah, it would. You a big Ronnie fan? Nadalito? Don't forget to like the stream, please. Nadal fan? Yeah. Cracking play. Ronnie likes to compare himself to like the greats of other sports, doesn't he? Like Nadal, Djokovic, Tiger Woods. Whenever he has these interviews, he'll always mention it. Oh, you had tickets, did you? Ticket? That this year, I take it. Bought my tickets for next year this morning. Always tend to go the first weekend of the Worlds. So we've got a few sessions on Saturday and Sunday next year. Got front row tickets, which will be nice. We've got front row this year. We've seen Mark Williams against Michael White. And once you go front row, you won't go anywhere else because, especially on the two table setup, because you're so close to the table. Oh, Trump's just potted a long ball. What a cracking pot. Bit unlucky there. He's stuck on the blue. So he hasn't really got a pot on now. Aye. So Judd Trump's played a safety there. Yeah, ticket. Jackson Page. We were there for that session when he beat Barry Hawkins and knocked in back-to-back centuries to win. Absolutely superb it was. My mate said, "Oh, he needs to start scoring if he wants to win this match." Next minute, bang bang, 2 centuries. Thank you very much. Frame of match. I just feel like Williams has been probably the most consistent. Him and Ronnie this tournament. Williams deserved to be in the final. Trump, in my opinion, he's just not got a game at the minute. Has he? He's been struggling all year, and he struggled through here. And he nearly threw away that 7-1 lead against Williams. I was like, Jesus, scraped through by the skin of his teeth. Ticket not played snooker 19 for ages. Just don't get time. Ronnie's left him another long ball, which he's got. He's now on the green. Nice angle to come back down for the pack of reds. Yeah, he's not been up to scratch, has he? Okay, if he wins, it'll be a great comeback, but does he deserve to win it? I'd say no. Last night he was truly awful. His long games just, like John Parrott said, virtually non-existent. He was missing balls by like me, good foot away. Yeah, Ronnie's definitely been the most consistent. Deserves it. I think the only session he's lost was the one this afternoon to Trump, and it was a bit of a funny session really. I caught quite a bit of it, and Trump just had a lot of luck, especially in that last frame. He missed that long ball by a good foot. The white went into the pack and knocked a red in the middle, and he cleared up, won the frame. Where if he doesn't fluke that red, Ronnie gets in, clears up. It's 15-10, isn't it, for the evening session? The camera's just gone to the crowd, and they've got a few ex-players in. They've got Nigel Bond and Peter Ebdon there, all suited and booted, watching the final. Just out of curiosity, today I looked at the tickets for the final next year. I think they're about £140 for your cheap seats. So, you're talking like just over £500 if you want to watch the whole final, 4 sessions. Closet, the match has started. Ronnie's won the first frame. If there's a big sign there that says link in the description, so if you just follow the link, I think it's a Sport Plus link, you can watch it on there. It's all working. I've tested it. By all means, come back and join in with the chat if you like. Alan, Mac, how are we doing? What's it like over in Canada? Long time no speak. Same as you, mate. I'm up for Ronnie winning this. No IPAs tonight though. Just on the old wife beater. Looks like Trump's long game's in. That's 3 long balls he's potted this frame. Oh, superb. Don't know if you guys saw that, but deep screw. Screwed back between the bulk line and the blue spot. So what's the temperature there in spring then, Alan? I've been hammering the old IPAs. I'm on now a beer subscription, which I get every month. Trump, he was unlucky there. He sort of Nadalio, Alito, thanks for subscribing. Welcome. Yeah, as I was saying, Trump was unlucky there. He potted his colour and then he sort of landed hampered on the red to play the black. And he's missed it and he's left Ronnie in the balls now. Pots the red, the black's over the pocket. You've got like 10 reds there now, nice and open. This is a chance for Ronnie here. Especially if Ronnie clears up here and goes 16-11. That missed black there by Trump's going to bloody hurt him dearly. Nadal, are you watching this from the link in the description, so? I was saying yesterday when Ronnie was running away with it that, like, it's great because I'm a massive Ronnie fan. I want to see him get 7 titles, but you also want to see a game of it. And then today, with Trump coming back this afternoon, I was all over the place this afternoon, thinking, oh no, curse myself. Joe, yeah, if you go to the link in the description, mate, there's a link there for you to watch it. All seems to be working fine. Don't forget, guys, please like and subscribe if you're enjoying the stream. Closet, the current score, it is in the corner on the stream there. I put an overlay on. Ronnie's on in the balls. It's 31 points to 12. There's 4 loose reds. There's a cluster of 3 that he'll need to develop. He could play it now because by going into him, he's always going to be on this other red. Played it lovely. So that one shot's opened everything. You may as well try it, Nadal. It seems to be working all right. I don't know whether it is geo-locked at all, but it's worth just clicking on it and giving it a go. Because could be witnessing a moment in history tonight with Ronnie equaling Hendry's record. Well, I'm hoping so. Dennis Taylor in comms has brought up the old 15 centuries he's on here, so there's only one slight problem with the yellow sort of right next to the blue, just right next to the brown above the blue spot. So we might need to develop that. So just 1 red to win this frame by the looks of it. Yeah, Alan, you want to bookmark that link? It's always the link I put in the streams. It seems to be pretty good, to be fair. And now and again, you'll get some buffering or the link will go dead, but it tends to come back. But I'm in the UK, so I'm able to watch this on BBC or Eurosport. Closet, yeah, it could be curtains now, especially like I said earlier, that missed black. And I said if Ronnie clears up, wins the frame, he's going to be all over the gaff. The yellow. He's playing the pink to develop the yellow. Oh, that's just a beautiful shot he's just played there. Miss it. Ooh, just kissed the green. Oh, he's missed the green. That's a shame. would have been nice to see him get 16 centuries. Why was he using a lighter on his tip? He's been complaining most of the tournament about his tip. And Les Dodd has sorted it out for him, but he was saying on after one of his matches when Eurosport were interviewing him, you can see like these little fibres on the side. So like, I remember he tried to get some sandpaper on it as well earlier. Didn't work. He was like trying to burn them off, but he's basically just trying to get through. You don't want to change a tip mid-championship if you can get away with it. So it's working. He's just managing it. Yeah, Liam, he's just superb, isn't he? The longevity he's had. I think they said earlier that he'll be the oldest world champion that's been as well. It's like Hendry, yeah, he won 7 world titles, but it was all in like the 90s, wasn't it? In that period when, well, let's be fair, there wasn't much strength in depth at snooker at the time. You know, he had a few players, obviously like Jimmy and that, but nowadays it's a lot harder to win matches, and for him to win 7 with, you know, how strong the tour is, it's undeniable. He is the best, isn't he, that's ever lived. Don't think Hendry will be too happy though if he does equal his record. Just excuse me, guys, while I go and get another beer. 1 second. Oh, what have I missed? Ronnie's in again. Chess Lover. Scores at the bottom of the stream in the right-hand corner. If you click the link in the description, you'll be able to watch the stream as well. Cheers, everybody. Pass me that beer, bro. Well, Liam, he hasn't played bad, has he? He only had that one bad session this afternoon. In all fairness to him, he didn't really play bad. Yeah, he missed a couple of balls, but Trump, you know, he played better and took his chances and also got a bit of luck as well. So, because Ronnie did an unbelievable clearance to make it 3-1 this afternoon. Trump went for a plant into the middle on like 46 or something. Jawed it and Ronnie cleared up. Closet, cheers, mate. Yeah, please click that subscribe button. Like the stream. I'm going to try and do more of these this next season because it's been a year since I did a live watch along. Maybe just do finals. Do you want to say hello?
Yeah.
Say hello.
Hi.
Ronnie's had to play safe there. Huh? Ronnie? They're both English. Why do I only like Ronnie? Because he's the greatest of all time, Charlie. He's like, once Ronnie retires, there's nobody in the game that's. Yeah, he's a bit controversial, but he's a personality. And once he's gone, there's no one. There's no one to replace him. You like had Alex Higgins, who was replaced by Jimmy White, and then you've had Ronnie, who's replaced Jimmy White in like the personality front. But there's nobody else coming through, is there? Nadal, my snooker pro. Go and watch my live stream from yesterday, and that'll tell you. Pro trier. No, I'm not a pro. I wish I was. So at the minute, Ronnie's 21 points to 0. Just in a little bit of a safety battle at the minute. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, he does compare himself to greats of other sports, doesn't he? Like Hamilton, Nadal, Tiger Woods. Which he is. He's not being big-headed about it at all. He's gone for a long ball. Sort of tried to drop it in dead weight, and it's rolled off. This is Trump, by the way. It sort of rattled, landed on the top cushion. These are quite tricky though, but for me, obviously. Yeah, Nadal. I was a Jimmy fan, you see, back when I was a kid in the 90s, watching Stephen Hendry and Jimmy White in the finals of the Worlds. I was always egging on Jimmy. It's just a shame he never won one. Ronnie's managed to pick one out into the middle. Played blue, gone down for the red that Trump missed. Oh, Ronnie's missed it. I did say it was a bit of a tricky one. You beat Jimmy once in the six reds. So you're a pretty decent player then, I take it, Nadal. The tide's turning because Trump's not getting much run at all now. He's had it all. He's had it all this afternoon. About time, to be fair. Come on, Ronnie. Were you really number one in France, 1993? What happened then? Why didn't you go pro? Was there home internationals and things back there where you play other countries? One of my friends does all the streaming for the home internationals, which is in August in Leeds. Jimmy was drunk. Doesn't count then if he was drunk. Daddy J, it's on at the minute. They're in frame 3. Ronnie's won the first 2 of the evening. If you click the link in the description, you'll be able to watch it. I know you're at work, but sneak off to the bogs or something. Liam, he is world number 1. The 2 next to his name on this is his seeding place in the World Champs, because Selby was defending champion. Obviously, the defending champion's always number 1 seed. But yeah, he's officially world number 1. Maybe for quite a bit of time now, especially if he wins this and gets 500,000 ranking points. Because the ones from 2 years ago will be coming off, you see, when he won in 2020. So this will keep him up there. Yeah, Daddy, I see what you mean with Trump's head movement. I do a bit of the same, really. When I sort of on my backswing, I kind of lift my head up, and then on my follow through, it goes back down. And I wouldn't say my cue does this, but my head does. It's weird. I try and get out of it, but it seems to help more when in a flow. Yeah, it's been 500,000 now, Liam, for quite a few years. It's not gone up anything since, but yeah, ticket was out in the exhibition. We've got a local exhibition coming up towards the end of this month with Ricky Walden, and I'm getting to have a frame with him. I'll quite enjoy my break off and then watch him clear the table. Nice. Yeah, Daddy, the more you keep still, I'm trying my best, but it just disrupts my flow and then can't get going. Right, back to the game. So Trump's in. He's 8 points ahead. 5 reds left on the table. So there's 2 reds though that are tied up on the top cushion, which he's gonna have to develop. There's also a red on the side cushion. So if he takes these 2 opening reds with black or pink, he's still gonna need a couple of them awkward reds. Liam, I don't think Neil will win another World Championships. He just hates the venue, doesn't he? And as long as it's here, he just can't do it. And I'm a big Jack Lazowski fan, so when Jack knocked him out, I was well happy. Although that maximum he did was superb. Like, it's probably one of the best maximums I've seen because his cue ball was just superb. Because you'll always find that in a maximum, they'll not necessarily run out of position, but there'll always be like some sort of tricky ball either into one of the bulk pockets or a plant they'll have to pull out or something where this cue ball was superb all the way through. Just Just one of the easiest maximums I've seen. Right, Trump's developed them two balls I mentioned on the top cushion. With the blue, he goes 64, 27. He's landed plumb on this on the top cush. So we just need to drop this red in to get a frame back. Old Trump. Yeah. So he's won this frame by the looks of it. Yeah, and Nadal, everyone seems to. The thing is, Robertson he's superb. Like, how many titles has he won this year? Is it about 4? And he always seems to have like great seasons coming into the World Championships, and then never does anything here. It's very rare that he gets to the one table set. So current score is 16-12 now. He's 4 frames behind. Ronnie needing 2 just to get over the line. Got 1 frame left before the mid-session interval. It looks like we are going to get an interval. Yeah, John Parrott's just saying here on the punditry that 3 long balls he took on this last frame sunk them all. Sunk them all. Don't forget, guys, please like the stream if you're enjoying it. Yeah, he did say, didn't he, that he'd put some bar stools, like sort of round table, to sort of try and like limit his access to the table, because he's probably got one of the longest walk-ins in his pre-shot routine of any other player. And he just can't do it here, can he? But I think most of it might be in his head, because you don't knock in a maximum, do you? Without feeling comfortable like around the table. So he likes to play his game on his terms, doesn't he? He likes to be like a bully around the table. Really, it's quite intimidating when you watch him in full flow. So last frame of this session before we go to the mid-session interval. Ronnie's broke off. Played a nice break there. Covered the 2 reds that usually the wing balls that come out off the break. Trump's just played a containing safety and dumped the cue ball on the top cushion. Cheers, Ticket, for liking the stream. What did you guys think of the old pigeon incident at this World Championships? Pretty bizarre that was. It's funny though. It nearly took Selby's head off as he was walking back into the Crucible, didn't it? Trump's played a cheeky double there and got it. Now Trump won the third one. 18. Only 2 away. Trump needs 6. SKM, we've got a Judd Trump fan in the chat. That's a big shot to take on by Trump there. Massive shot. His cue ball was stuck on the bolt cushion. Really thin red, thin brown into the right-hand corner, right-hand middle pocket. Tried to drop it in dead weight, and he just left Ronnie bang in here. So Ronnie's only got like red, black. There's one more red left, which he's going for now. He needs to leave an angle on the black to disturb the reds. That's always tough to get in. It doesn't look like he's got a great angle on the black either. High on the black to go into the back of the reds, but always stick on him. He's unlucky there though, because he's opened them, but he's not on a red, which is a shame. Who we got here? Simon, how we doing, my friend? Hey, well played yesterday. You played well in the end, mate. I had nothing to give, unfortunately. Ticket was complimenting your play. It was nice to watch. Shame he didn't have the old clearance with the on the 115, but still a pretty nice break. Someone in the chat, Simon, asked me if I'm a professional. I said, go and look at my stream from yesterday. That'll answer your question. So Trump's tried to thump one into the middle, missed it. He's left Ronnie in again. A couple of balls open now. One by the blue, one at the bottom of the pack. Yeah, he's not got a great angle here off the blue. Might just have to drop it in and play the red above the blue into the yellow pocket. That's what he's looking at now. But playing this shot, he can leave himself high on the blue to then go into the red. So as long as he gets this red in, should be good. Yeah, Simon, I have usually Tony, my friend, comes and joins us. That's why this empty black, where are we? That black square there. Tony's mug's usually in there. But yeah, I haven't done one of these for. I used to do quite a lot of them during COVID and that, but then I haven't done any. But it sort of got me the taste again doing this because I enjoy the chat with other snooker fans. So by all means, if you want to, when the season starts again next year, if you want to join in, we'll discuss it and get you involved and get your mug on screen and we'll talk about the matches because it's a good laugh. People join in and just talk about the match. And yeah, so basically I do all the graphics and stuff here in OBS and then we'll just do like a video call through Skype or Teams. and then I pull your picture in through into OBS. It's dead easy to do. But yeah, it'd be great to have your insight, being a snooker coach and that. I know I can see a good game, but just can't play the bloody game. Well, not the minute anyway. Don't forget, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please like it and subscribe to the channel. I've had quite a few subscribers this World Championships. So Ronnie's in here, 50 points to the good. 6 reds left. Yeah, Simon, I know I've got the ability. Like, you can't knock in 90 breaks and then in open play practice when I'm like the other day, I just spread the balls and knocked in 3 tons, albeit I broke down on the colours every time. But I know the ability's there. I just can't. Just when it comes to matches and things, I just can't do it. Hoping it'll come. Sam, if you could go to the description, just link under the video. There's a link there which you can click through and you'll be able to watch it. It's the mid-session interval after this frame. Ronnie's just took frame ball, so he's 1 away from making history. Basically, there'll be no denying then that he's the greatest of all time with most century breaks, most ranking events, titles, equaling Hendry's record. Can he get 16 centuries? Yeah, Doc, Umar, and Sam, if you go to the link, you'll be able to click through and watch the actual match. He's on 74, 2 reds left. Oh, why is he trying to play? Oh, he's missed the black for another century. Shame. Yeah, I know what you're saying. He'd need to get 8 to beat him, but just before you come into the live stream, we were talking, and I was saying that, okay, Hendry's had 7. His dominance was in a very small period in the 90s, wasn't it? Where strength in depth nowadays is a lot better than it was then. So you can't, for Ronnie to win 7 with the strength of the tour nowadays is a bigger achievement than when Hendry dominated with probably a handful of decent players, wasn't it? So, what we thinking? Is it curtains for Trump now? 17-12. He's got to win the next 6 on the bounce. Raman, how we doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's 17-12 now. Raman, if you want to watch it, they are on the mid-session interval at the minute, so we've got like a good 15-minute break. But if you want to see the rest of the match, there's a link in the description which you can click on, and you can watch it. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Simon. With obviously the semi-finals back in the day always had the great players, didn't they? Because the best players, get through, don't they? At the end of the day, they come up cream of the crop, as they say. Hamza, big Ronnie fan, just like me. Yeah, ticket. You say that. Even I said that, and then this afternoon, Trump winning the session 6-2. It's the first session that Ronnie's lost this whole World Championships. I started to worry then, but you can never underestimate Ronnie, can you? He's superb. Ronnie wins and puts his foot in Brissell and Hassan Bafai's mouth. Yeah, I think they were just saying it to get a bit of media coverage, to be honest. They can't truly mean that Ronnie needs to give up. He's world number one and he's going to win the World Championships by the looks of it. Come on. And I love Hossein Fafai. He's a great character. Nice bloke. Isam, the scores in the bottom right-hand corner. 17-12 at the minute. They are just on a little bit of a break. Rahman, I agree, but I kind of disagree as well. Like, no one's bigger than the game, are they? But yeah, when you say snooker, Ronnie is the one that comes to mind, isn't it? And I love Ronnie's personality and his controversial sort of way he does things. I know sometimes he can be a bit of a, you know. Hamza, link in the description, please. Don't forget, guys, all the links are in the description to watch the match. Shin, please read the description. It even says on the screen here, look, link in description. Where are we? Off the camera's back to front. Right there, link in description if you want to watch it. I'm sure some people don't even read like the comments and that. I think there's even a pinned comment which I first posted right at the beginning of the stream, so it's always at the top of live chat. Link in description. Again, down there, score. Well, which way? That way. So, I got any questions while the mid session's on? Anybody? Any snooker questions? Stream's doing really well. Got like over 150 in the chat. Had 8,500 views. 49 likes. Let's try and get the likes to 50. Got 150 of you in, so surely one of you will click like to get it to 50. Because the more likes we get, the more subscribers, the more YouTube will suggest a video, and then it'll go out to more, and we'll end up. I think the most I've had in like a chat at one time is like I've got 2,000 people in a live stream. It was nuts, and that's how you get more people. Obviously, the algorithm will then see that loads of people are liking a video, suggesting it, and then YouTube starts suggesting it to all people that follow snooker video related content. Really, the front end, just like many thank yous. Ticket, when will Kyron win a World Championships? It's a tricky one, that. I don't think he will. Not in the next 5 years, anyway. A bid Isam. The score is at the bottom of the screen. Don't know if Can you not see that in the bottom right-hand corner? Rahman, drugs testing in snooker. That's an interesting question, that. Because what could enhance your ability? Like, obviously in boxing, say, drug enhancements, yeah, it would affect you. But technically, what kind of drugs would help you in snooker be better? I don't think there would be any. It's like saying they can't wear contact lenses because it improves their vision. Yeah, Alan, that's a good point. Something that would slow your heart rate down, yeah, because the more your heart rate goes, increases pressure, I suppose, on your shots and things. So yeah, that's quite a good one. Simon, obviously, you've got a bigger insight into sort of the behind what goes on in the scenes, being a snooker coach and that. So they do random drug testing, yeah, which is good because it's classed as a sport, isn't it? So they should be doing it. Somebody was saying the other day they should bring back drinking so they can get the personality. So I think I read it in a comment on one of the videos. It's mad, really, when you used to watch it back in the day. And Alex Higgins would be there drinking whiskey and stuff, getting smashed. Juan Pablo dos Santos. No, Sullivan only needs one now. He's on the hill, as they say in pool. It's basically Trump needs to win all 6 if he wants to be world champion, which can't see happening. Sullivan just seems really up for it. Tickets, you mean when I've got people on my live stream as a video? No. I should use something because I subscribe to a lot of other channels and stuff. And when they do live streams, they can bring people in and out of their stream dead easy. Where I can't do that. Mine's set up with like pre-skins that I make in Photoshop, and then I just drag like it's not. To be fair, it's only me and my mate usually anyway, so it's easy. But yeah, I should look into that, trying to get more people involved. And now we know Simon wants to do something next season. I'll be up for that. Juan Pablo, all the way from Brazil, welcome to the stream. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, and all that jazz. Chin, should we have a look what the odds are now? Judd Trump winning. Just going on Bet365 here. Right, Judd Trump. Right, for Judd Trump to win, the odds are 40-1. And if you want to win £1, you've got to put 250 quid down. If you think Ronnie's going to win. Nick, is it Marinakis? All the way from Australia. How are we doing? Must be early hours of the morning over in Australia. Just got up ready for work, eh? Shot of the championship, yeah, they're showing that now, aren't they? Simon on BBC. Can't think of think when. Guys, we've got quite a few people all over the globe here. We've got Simply, is it? Over in Saudi Arabia. And the Hanjai, is it? Ringe from India. How are we doing anyway? Well, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Oh, thank you. Got a little servant here. Brought me a beer. Many thanks. Yeah, Nick, it looks like ticket in Wales. I'm in Wales as well. Whereabouts? Can't remember where you said you were from now. Just doing a little piece here about the Crucible, like how it changed. They can't move the World Championships from the Crucible, can they? What's all your guys thinking on that? Yeah, Simon, all the way from Shropshire. I've been to Shropshire a few times to get my arse handed to me on the snooker table. Gordy, I'm just sort of chatting to people in the chat really whilst we're watching the match. There is a link in the description if you want to view the match. You're welcome to come back and join in. Have a good laugh here, to be fair. Copenhagen, Denmark, Alina. Stephen Maguire says he doesn't like it. He prefers the Ali Pali. Got to disagree with him. Alina, thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the Cube Old Squad. Severo Lima, thanks for subscribing. Yeah, my mate's not with me tonight, Bailey. He's had a roast dinner and he's fuller. He had all the works as well, apparently. The match will resume probably in 5 minutes, if that. But quite. Been about 10 minutes at least since they finished, so yeah, probably 5 minutes maximum. Yeah, Karen Wilson just hit the nail on the head there, saying that the Crucible sort of layout and everything, like it lends itself to drama because basically how it's all laid out, you'll see that on the front row, and then the tables are like down, they're sunken in because what they do usually in the Crucible, the floor's like the same level as the front row when they watch like ballet or whatever, but Shakespeare or whatever. And what they do, they lower the floor so the tables are like lower, and then you're looking down, aren't you, as you're watching? And it just makes for like it's the best place to watch snooker. Been there like 3-4 times now, and just make it an annual event that we go there, watch a few sessions every year. Like this morning, I queued online to book tickets for next year's opening weekend. So for them to like want to move it, they only want to move it for the wrong reasons, which is like more money and more corporate stuff. Like they brought in this year when we were queuing for tickets. The front row tickets are usually like about 100 quid, and now they've allocated the 100 of the front seats to what they call the Century Club, which is like a VIP thing, and now they're like 350 quid. You can get the odd session where there's still 100, but certain sessions, when I looked this morning, they're more like the majority of them, like £300, and it's not right, is it? They're saying that they want like 2,000 people. Barry Hearn said that he wants the Crucible to rebuild the Crucible, same layout and everything, with 2,000 capacity in Sheffield. Because it's true, there's not, I know you see empty seats here and there, but they could easily sell 2,000 tickets because the Ali Pally sells out, doesn't it, for the Masters? But the Masters is something completely different, so the Masters should stay the Masters. Worlds is the Worlds. Let's catch up on the chat. Remon, is it? Yeah. Click all guys asking how to watch the stream. The link is in the description. The final session, they're on mid-session interval at the minute. The final session will start shortly. Ronnie is 17-12 up, so only needs one. Lewis, all the way in Greece, welcome. Simon, thanks for pointing out to everyone that the link's in the description. In fact, Simon, I've made you a moderator of the channel, so like you'll get like a little spanner icon, I think, coming up when you comment. So that means that you can post links and stuff in the live chat. Fuerteventura, I've been there. Went to Coralejo, bloody 10 years ago, was it? Very windy up in the north. And then we went to Pandia down south to like a zoo there. Bloody amazing. Loved it. Greece, been to Greece with the Zante. Rhodes is just superb. Not been to mainland Greece though. Pete from Bali, welcome to the channel. Ticket, you read somewhere that Friday that getting rid of Virgo and Taylor next year. What's your opinion on that? To be honest, I prefer the Eurosport coverage, but when I do live streams, Eurosport, because I'm watching it on like a stream, it's always delayed. So when I do a live stream, I always like to watch on BBC, so it's always like the most recent thing. Geordie or Gordy, you're an Aussie born in Essex, living in Malaga. Jesus, fair play. I bet you get confused when you're pissed. You're a Spaniard. You're a Spaniard living in bloody Aussie. Yeah, guys, just about to restart now. They're walking out. Yeah, ticket. The only thing about Eurosport, I love Dave Hendon. He's great. Is Joe Johnson. He needs to be fired because he just one thing. He can't read the game. He always calls the wrong shots. Don't know if you've noticed that. He's just terrible. But I like the insight in the background and stuff. It's a lot better. And then you can't beat Jimmy and Ronnie on the old couch. Usman, yeah, link in the description, mate, if you want to watch it. And the frame's just started. Basically, Trump has to do no miss snooker. Please don't spam the chat, guys. I can't. It's like, I don't know if it's a Chinese writing or something, but I'll put you in timeout if you start spamming the chat. Mike Hallett, yeah, he was good. Did he used to work alongside what's his name? Dave Hendon. I think he did, didn't he? Dave Hendon's been with Eurosport for a long time. But yeah, I quite like Dominic Dale and Alan McManus when they do their commentaries and stuff. They're pretty good. Problem is with Joe Johnson, he doesn't know because he played such an old style of snooker from all them years ago. He can't read the modern game, can he? So he's all out of sorts with it, and it's just embarrassing to hear him go on like. James Smith, yeah, same. Jimmy, sort of my hero growing up as well. Usman, right, Trump's in. He's on 9 points. He's played a red. Tried to come off the top cushion to the black, but he's kissed the red on the top cushion, so he's very low on the black. So he can't. Oh, he is. He's going for it. He is running away though into bulk. Oh, he's played it with pace, potted it in and out of bulk, kissed the green on the way back down. It's unlucky there because it's a very, very ballsy shot to take on, knowing that if you miss, potentially losing the championship, aren't you? He's got a tough cut here into the left-hand corner pocket now with the rest. Oh, gone for it. Smashed it in, up and down. The cue ball's travelled about 30 foot there. Not quite. Probably about 24. Sorry guys, I haven't updated the score on the stream. Bear with me. I was in a world of my own there, just chatting away. Do that quite often. There you go, guys. I've added added it back on the stream now. Trump's just played a great shot into the green pocket. Well, that's it. His back's against the wall, isn't it, Simon? He's literally got to go for everything. You can't just sort of try and pussyfoot around and try and make a chance, have you? Like playing safe and that. He's in the balls and there's a pot on. He's good enough, isn't he, to do it? Usman, yeah, you're welcome, mate. Ticket, Dave, my support's not been good enough over the last year or so to most streams, and Simon gets mod before me. Hey, mod gives me free snooker lessons. Simon gives me free snooker lessons, sorry. Usman, yeah, one chance, and Ronnie, should, you'd hope, go get the win. So yeah, Trump played the blue. He was unlucky not to land on any red, so he just plays safe now. So Ronnie's back at the table. Are the lessons working? I tell you what, my counting's got a lot better since I started playing with you. And my respotting of the balls, like just rolling it onto the spot. I've learnt a lot. No, it's, to be fair, just watching you play, mate. It's a pleasure to watch. I'm learning just watching you actually play the game. To be up close and watching you, you're always learning, aren't you? Even if you're not actually hitting balls. So they're in a bit of a safety battle at the minute. Yeah, Simon, I need to do that really with Mark. It's just the internet's a bit crap in the Comms Club. I don't get 4G there, so I can't stream on the phone. Don't think they've got Wi-Fi either. So the only thing I could do is record it and then do a live stream some other time. Yeah, I'll wish him luck. I think Q School starts on 16th of May. So Ronnie's missed a thin safety shot off the Reds there and snookered Trump, so Trump's got a free ball here. He has got a pot on. Potted the brown, two cushions, nicely on the black. The Reds are nice and open, so you'd think here, if he can hold himself together, he's got a frame back. Excuse me for a minute, guys. Nature calls. Too much beer. Excuse me. What are the scores? The scores are in the bottom of the screen. Can you see that? So Judd Trump's 80 points ahead with 75 on, so it looks like he's won this frame. Blackpool, yeah, it's a tough ask, isn't it? He's got to win every frame now. But we'll see. James Smith, how's the Stella going down? All right, to be fair. A couple of cheeky ones for the bank holiday, innit? Got work in the morning, but couple watching snooker. Bit gutted the season's over now. I don't know what to do myself for the next couple of months. Mohammed, yeah. I think, fingers crossed Ronnie's going to win, isn't he? Be pretty amazed if he doesn't win it. James, what score was it with Robertson when he did the comeback? Can't remember, because there was a period during, I think it was around the early 2000s. Well, it could have been a bit later. Did he win it in 2010? I think it might have been around that time when I didn't really watch much snooker. Sort of fell out of love with the game. Yeah, I'll say to the missus, it's the time when we get to watch sort of Netflix and catch up on a load of series during the summer, because snooker's finished. I'm always watching snooker every night, all the tournaments every week. Plus, got a wedding to attend to during the summer. My own wedding, that is. Got a bit of a snooker vibe going on for the wedding as well. So I'm thinking of having all like the tables named after snooker legends, and then also like the party of wearing like basically snooker attire. We're going to be wearing dicky bows and waistcoats and that. Yeah, cheers, Simon. July the 30th it is. Century to Trump there. Pegs it back one. Yeah, thank you for the congrats. Like, just don't know what to do about the table names, whether to name them after like just surnames or actually the players' nicknames. So, like, have a table like the Rocket, or maybe just O'Sullivan, the name of the table. I'm not quite sure yet what to do, but I'll work it out. Mohammed, yeah, it'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? If Hey Simon, that's a pretty good one, isn't it? Event names. We could put all the old codgers on the masters table, couldn't we? I think we've only got 7 or 8 tables, so there's plenty of tournaments in the season that would cover it. Anthony Sheridan, yeah, it would be. You school forevers. I like it. Yeah, Anthony, I'm a massive Ronnie fan, so I do want to see him get his seventh. Don't know if you guys are obviously you're snooker fans, you're here, right? So you see there's a guy called, is it Anthony Holmes? He posts all the time on World Snooker videos saying that Judd Trump is the fraud in the pack and he's only won 3 Triple Crowns. Basically calling him a dosser. Don't know if you've all seen his comments and stuff. They all reckon he's got multiple accounts and he's commenting on his own comments. And there's another guy. Have you ever seen Ticket? Have you ever seen a guy called Joseph? He literally posts like paragraphs and paragraphs of stuff about like nonsense. Literally like reads far too much into the game. I think he commented on one of my live streams once. Yeah, there's been loads of comebacks, hasn't there? Didn't Mark Williams make one against Matthew Stevens in the final? I don't know what the biggest comeback is, but yeah, don't forget, guys, I'm running a giveaway during the stream. Got some Sentry tips to give away, so they kindly send me loads of tips to sort of just promote their brand and stuff. So if any of you are interested in winning a tip of your choice, do just write exclamation giveaway into the chat and you'll be entered, and then I'll draw it at the end of the stream. Don't think you'll want one of them, Simon, because you don't like them, do you? Plus, you're desperate for a Monstar tip, which you can't get your hands on at the minute. Right, Ronnie's in. Mohammed, Ronnie's comeback in the semis was great, but he never won, so it's not really classed as a comeback, is it, if you don't win it? James Smith, biggest comeback was John Parrott against Jimmy White in the final. That was 94, was it? I'd have been 9 years of age, so I think it was 94. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I was a bit young to ever remember that. I think I didn't get into snooker. No. When did Henry start win? When did Henry win his first world title? Because it wasn't 90s. Yeah. I love the old. Obviously, Ronnie always just does a fist pump now when they go and shake each other's hands. But there was one that Ronnie, and he got into like this. He didn't know whether to play rock, paper, or scissors or shake someone's hand or whatever. It was well funny. I think it was in one of the Championship League matches. It was really funny. Yeah, James. So what was Jimmy ahead in that match against John Parrott then? Because there are a few players that are really not, I won't say not deserving because they've obviously won it, but it's a shame that people like Jimmy White, with their natural talent and stuff, haven't won the world, and yet you've got people like Joe Johnson, Dennis Taylor, and John Parrott that have won world titles. It's a shame, isn't it? Bailey, no, it's Ronnie just had he's on 7 points, Trump on nothing, and they're just back and forth with safety at the minute. The score is on the screen there if you can see it, bottom right hand corner. If you do want to watch it, again, in the link in the description, there is a link that you can go click through and watch it. It is working. No, Alan McManus never won the World. He did get to a final, though, I believe. He won the Masters, didn't he, Alan McManus? I think it was back when it was the Benson Hedges Masters. In the old, was it the Wembley Conference Centre? That was a great venue, that was. I quite like Alan McManus. He's quite he's a very good pundit. And when he does the odd commentary for ITV and that, he's superb. Oh, Ronnie's gone for a long potted the red, gone into the reds. He's not on an easy colour though. Can you see the yellow? The yellow's off its spot. Difficult bridging, but he's in a spot above here because the reds are just like little cherries. Simon, you think he should play safe? And because to be fair, it is quite difficult. If he does play good safety, got Trump in a lot of bother there because where would you want to put your cue ball here? Is that a Royal Oak watch that Trump's got? He started wearing a watch, hasn't he, Trump? Because he never used to wear one. Dimitri, is it? Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Thanks for subscribing. Yeah, I thought he was wearing Royal Oak. Who's your favourite ref? I don't rate Detsy. I think she's absolutely awful. And I just think World Snooker have got something for her and just really wanted her to progress. But she's probably one of the worst women referees they've got. Tatiana's like just classes above her. Desi just makes too many mistakes. Probably one of my favourite refs. Ben, is it Ben Williams? He's a good ref. Just people with a bit of character, like snooker's just got this like stereotype like boringness about it to the general population. Like I was at my Mrs. family this afternoon. It was on the telly and I was watching it, and like the father-in-law to be and stuff like, oh god, boring snooker, and people just find it boring. And it's because there's not many personalities, and it is far too serious, isn't it? You need to lighten up a bit because, like, look what they've done with the darts. Like, darts is massive now. I don't mean like, turn snooker into like some party that the darts is, but something needs to change. I know like you have to concentrate a lot more on this game, and you've got people in your eye line when you're playing and stuff, but something needs to just tweak something. Don't know what, but just blabbering, you know. Yeah, Ben and Brendan are probably the top two. Yeah, so Mohammed, you want to know what's happening? If you can't get on that link, basically in a bit of a safety battle at the minute. Trump's left a little cut back red into the corner. Trump's O'Sullivan's just dropped it in on the top course. That on a star table is absolutely brutal. And he just like feathered it in lovely. Right, O'Sullivan's in. The reds are beautiful. You'd think here now it's game over. So 17 points. Yeah, Simon, I completely agree with you there because like when I like say to these people, you don't realize how hard this game is. You say it's boring, but when you actually play the game, you realize like it's just so addictive. You just want to play and play and play. Like it wasn't enjoyable for me playing you the other day, 18, 19 to 3. I got absolutely battered, but I still want to play. It's just so addictive, but it's so hard as well. And like to get this through to people, they just don't understand. Mohammed, yeah, the balls, yeah, they're all open. Bit tricky because like some are covering each other, but you just got to like map it out, and I think he'll be fine because as soon as he pots one, it'll clear another one. So you got to think it's game set and match here. 9 reds left. Haven't drank Tiger beer for a while. I'm on the Stella tonight. Higgins didn't play good enough in the semi-finals, did he? Right, that one red's opened a few up now. He's high on the blue, which is good because this afternoon he was shocking. He couldn't get high on that blue. He was always struggling for position, but he's been really on it tonight. Got to agree with you here, Simon. It's all over. He's on 45 with 6 reds left. Oh, that is a beautiful shot. He's played like screwing up the middle of the table, move the pink out the way, which opens another red. Trump's looking really. He thinks it's over. It's just his snooker brain is just on another level. Like I don't know if you would play that shot then, Simon, to kiss the pink, knowing it frees them 3 reds up onto the right of it. But I'd never think of playing that shot. He's just a genius, isn't he? Yeah, That was frame ball, guy. Well, championship ball. Yes! Come on, Ronnie! Come on now, let's get this century, match the record. Put it to bed that you're the greatest of all time. Sorry if I'm a bit quiet, guys, but I'm just enjoying this. Even Hendry's like just dead complimentary of him on the commentary, saying basically just an artist plays the games that should be played. Because, in all fairness, he does play like Hendry did. He's just so attacking and great building, superb. The yellow's a bit tricky on the side cushion, which you'll need for the century. On 80 break. Blue makes it 85. Ah. Shame, not the century. Big hugs for Ronnie. Ronnie's giving Trump there massive hugs. Jesus, having a long hug there. Oh, I wish I knew what he was saying to him. There we have it, guys. Jesus Christ, I've just given him a kiss. Kiss on the cheek. Oh, Ronnie's tearing up here. He's well emotional. Well emotional. Yeah, guys, the match is over. Ronnie has won the World Championships. 7 world titles. Oh my God, he's in tears here, Ronnie. Never ever seen him. Usually he's pretty steely, isn't he? He doesn't show his emotions. Well, like this type of emotion, yeah, he shows like anger and stuff, but he's absolutely gone here. Red eyed. Just interviewing Trump now. One sec, guys. Did you carry into this final session? No. Firstly, I just want to say massive congratulations, Ronnie. It's been a pleasure to share the table with him. He's always been so good to me throughout my career, letting me practice with him when I was young, try and learn things off him. So yeah, amazing achievement, and we'll get our best perfect time. Need to be said, but you're the guys that be chasing these records in years to come. You're going to be back on this big stage here. And I wonder, can you sum up this man's achievements over the last 21 years? For 23 years, this 7 world titles has been a carrot dangling in front of all of you in this sport. What can you say about the longevity of this fella? Yeah, he just he keeps getting better and better. I think his determination,
dedication. You can see it out there. He barely misses the ball over the 31 frames. And I think he was the best player throughout the whole tournament by quite far. And I was just happy to make a sort of a match out of it this afternoon and get to the.
I think many of us watching you over the last couple of days, Judd, we wondered how much that marathon effort against Mark Williams in the semi-final had taken out of you. Did that play a part today?
Yeah, I was yesterday. I was quite drained. It just wasn't sort of up for it as much, and then today it sort of came back a little bit, but it was a bit too late. But yeah, it was just it was a joy for me to be out there playing. I give it my all. I just tried to play with a smile on my face, freedom, and I just enjoy my snooker again. So yeah, I think I was wrong when I said I wanted to move from here. I think it definitely should stay in Crucible.
Well said, Judd. Your family are absolutely delighted. They're always proud of you.
He doesn't want it to move now from the Crucible.
This is a man that said that he wasn't in the kind of form to do any damage in this championship. He should be extremely proud of a run to yet another final, a third one. Ladies and gentlemen, our runner-up, Judd Trump. Thank you.
Don't know if you can hear this, guys. Let us know.
And here he is. Ronnie, you've done it. 7 world titles, and that really is magnificent. Why does it mean so much this moment? Why does it mean so much this moment?
Because as far as I'm concerned, this fella is already an all-time great. The way he plays the game, just plays such dynamic snooker, and to put up with that pressure for 2 days, even when he's not playing well, you think he's just going to spark into action. So you're kind of having to be on your guard at all times. And I never felt relaxed. Well, I tried to be as relaxed as I could, but you know, it's just that's probably my greatest result I've ever had, to be honest with you, against someone like that.
It's been a 21-year journey to get this 7th world title. It's been the characters of a St. Judd that's been dancing in front of you and so many others for so many years. How heavily has that number weighed upon you? And who helped you carry it?
It never has, and I've never bothered about records. Don't get me wrong, when you get them, you go, okay, that was kind of nice, but I've never performed well if I'm going for stuff like that. I just try to enjoy the game, compete, enjoy being on the circuit, try and enjoy what I do, and work hard at my game. And then it's sort of like you just let the snooker gods decide what they're going to decide. And this 17 days they were on my side. And but with Judd, we all knew that he wasn't playing his best that he was. But that's what a champion does. They don't play to their best. They get to the final and they still nearly win it. So he's going to be winning this for a few times, and the other guys better get their act together, otherwise
Your talent was shown for so many years, but I know that you want to pay tribute to your team, and in particular, Dr. Steve Peter, an extraordinary presence in your corner. How much of the success over the last 10 years has he harnessed in you?
Yeah, he's helped me sort of compete. You know, be an all-round professional. I had the talent, I had the game. If I was on, it was great. But if I was off, I was looking for the exit door, thinking, it's time to go home. You know, because I didn't enjoy digging it out. But I've learned that nobody can be perfect all the time. So just accept it, get on with it. You know, make best with what you got to do. You just don't know what's around the corner. So it's like a bit of optimism, but it still needs to be drummed into me. I'm kind of always feel the worst. So that's my natural state, really. So I have to fight against a lot of the demons, you know. So, but yeah, I'm here competing, and yeah, it was good.
It's really good. Stephen Hendry says it's an honour to share 7 with you. You've also tonight become the oldest world champion in snooker, and that surpasses your great friend and one-time coach Ray Reardon. Are you happy to share from here on in, Ronnie?
We can share it for a year.
Nicely said. You are 46 years of age, and I wonder how many more targets, how many more ambitions do you have in this game now?
I honestly don't have targets, and I was saying to Robbie back there, I said, you know what, I've loved every tournament this year, even the ones down at Leicester, because it's under the radar, and I just love playing. This has just brought out the worst in me, to be honest with you. It's that I've detached emotionally for the last 7-8 years. I do treat every tournament like a training camp. I do my gym, do my running, I eat good food. you know, I like to win, but it's not the be and end all. I love competing with the guys. I love being around the guys. But this just brings out the worst in me. So I don't know if it's a good idea, but we'll probably go again next year because I'm not so good.
And I tell you what, Luca's in your corner tonight. What does it mean to have your dad and your kids here?
Got the 3 Ronnies here tonight, and little Lily. Yeah, he was 4 when he first came here. Little glasses on him, getting out.
I remember.
They're looking bigger feet than me, more handsome. She's a sweetheart. Grown up, beautiful children. They're fantastic, and yeah, there's the dad as well.
Well, I'll tell you what,
it's all his fault.
I tell you what, Ronnie, there are moments in sport, not just in snooker, that I think anybody who's in this room and everybody watching at home will say that this has been an absolute honour and privilege to see you achieve this tonight. This is seventh heaven for the Rocket. Mission accomplished, Mr. O'Sullivan. You're champion.
Congratulations. Jokes.
Please welcome your presentation party, Steve Dawson, Chairman of the World Snooker Tour, and Fred Doan, the boss of Betfred. The runner-up receiving a silver medal and a cheque for £200,000. What a fortnight for Judd Trump.
Watch him lift the trophy now. Right, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And look out for more watch-alongs when the season begins again back in September. Congratulations to Ronnie. And have a great summer, guys. See you soon.